funny story before this reading starts. I just finished it and realized that I did not have my microphone plugged in, so the audio is not great, and I apologize. Okay, you may continue. Hello, darling, my old friend. I'm here to read for you again. Hello, Cellulite Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Thoughtful Thursday. We're gonna see who's thinking about you. I did get some downloads before starting this reading, so I will tell you up front, this is going to be about someone that you have a relationship with, but it's rocky. It's on the rocks right now. It is a stormy day today, and the thunder didn't start booming here until I started meditating on the energy, prepping my space. So that was very significant. And then I was immediately hearing the song Dark Skies by Arizona. So I feel like you're in a rough patch or heading into a rough patch. I'm not sure if this is romantic. This could be family. It could be work relationships. We'll find out in just a minute, but it's something that is heavy right now. It's a heavy relationship, make or break right now. You're probably in the thick of it or about to be, like it's coming to a head right now. Okay, so let's jump in with, I want to see how this person's experience has been with you, the archetype energy that you bring to this person's life, and sort of the purpose of this connection. And then, then I'll get tarot, okay? Sorry, I usually spray. I'm feeling like there's this anxiousness about like what's coming up, right? So let's do some clearing, okay? Clearing. Also, just as a warning, I do have my little man in the room here with me because, you know, it's loud and stormy, and I also have my dog here, so there might be some background noises today, just so that we can expect that, okay? Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling, for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ever since I started talking about the background of this connection, the downloads, my left ear has been having this high-pitched ringing. So maybe you've been hearing a lot of ear ringing in your left ear, high-pitched specifically, which would be telling me that your higher self, your guides, the universe is trying to send you messages whenever you are having specific thoughts about this person. They want you to dive into the thought that you're thinking, not necessarily engaging the thought, but asking yourself why you're thinking what you're thinking. Thank you, Spirit. Extra loud confirmation again. Why you're thinking what you're thinking. If the perception of that is true, or does it have to always be true? There's like this getting to the root of the issue spiritually for you with whatever you're thinking about with this person. Okay. All right, Spirit, will you please connect me to my darling and this person who's thinking about them right now, and tell me, what is the archetypal energy that my darling here has brought to this person's life? What has been the purpose? What has this person's experience been with darling? How has darling impacted them? The bridge. Whew. The poet, the shaman, the destroyer. Wow. You gave this person's life meaning again. The bardo, the gem, and the sword. You gave this person's life meaning again. The tear, oh my gosh. You came into this person's life to be the warriors on bottom, to be a healer for them, okay? Now everyone heals themselves. Everyone has the job of healing themselves, but the people along the way help us kind of roll into that process, right? Whether that be positively or negatively, right? Both ends of the spectrum. But I feel like this person was on a path of destruction before you entered their life. And you were sent to this person to help them heal. Specifically, I'm getting spiritual warfare here. I feel like this person has a lot of probably mental battles that are actually spiritual battles that has been trying to bring them down, has been trying to keep them pessimistic and negative and
yeah, just really down. My left ear is still ringing. This person, I'm getting specifically that they probably have dealt with like depressive episodes or have depression, because the tears here. I feel like they are perpetually sad and they constantly bring situations back to a depressive state. It's like they can't stay good for too long because it's like whatever is around them, whatever spiritual entities are around them, whatever mental battles they face, it constantly brings them back to this really low depressive energy. Okay? The beautiful thing is that you were sent to this person to help them overcome this part of their journey. I feel like you have built a bridge, a spiritual bridge for them to leave, no man's island and come to, the shore over here with you, with brightness. I just saw 5:55 on the clock. Huge change. Yes, you have been the in-between person to help get this person out of their isolation and depressive energy. Now, the thing is, I feel like this person has been very combative with you because they've got this long-term energy about them that stays negative. So they've been on that side of the battle for most of their life, if not all of their life. So anything good they automatically perceive as negative, and they automatically put up a fight. They automatically have their defenses up here with the sword and the gem, right? This has not been easy for you at all. Spiritual warfare is not easy, especially because spiritual warfare is an internal job, and you can do what you can do, but at the end of the day, it's up to this person, right? Luckily, I feel like you have made enough of an impact on this person that they're starting to see things a little bit differently. They're starting to put up a fight. They're starting to say, hey, maybe there's something to what Darling has been telling me. Maybe there's something about that that's not rubbish. Maybe there's something that is actually, maybe there's some gems in what Darling has been trying to teach me and show me in my life, okay? I don't think you've been like very instructive with this person. I feel like it's leading by example. I feel like your actions have shown very much to be true and honest and pure for this person. Polar opposites here. I'm getting like the Romeo and Juliet type energy where it's just like things at odds, right? There's everything at odds here, and that's the poeticism of it, right? That's the story, that's the beauty of it somehow. Okay, let's get into the tarot. I'm gonna see how this person's energy has been for you, a signifier for them, how they have shown up. Then I'll get what they're thinking. I'm being told to do something else, so I'm gonna listen to that. Okay. Spirit wants me to get some of these oracles here. Everything's love, whether or not it's romantic love. Okay, so yeah, we'll just see. Okay, can you give me some more energies here? What are you wanting to show me about this person and their thoughts and the energy right now in this connection? Spirit. What's the baseline here? Spiritual awakening. I knew it. Toxic relationship. That push and pull. Fighting, codependence, misunderstandings, triggers. Yeah. Intuition. Surrender. Ghosted. And the truth. Exactly. I was just saying there's something about the realizing you were onto something. It wasn't false. Confession, clarity, reveal secrets. This person is thinking about how toxic your relationship has been, and that maybe their toxicity has not been intuition. Maybe they're starting to decipher the difference between anxiety and worry-driven actions versus actual intuition, because they're two very different things and they feel different in the body, but some people can mistake one for the other. They'll say, I just had a gut feeling, but really it's someone who's triggered, who's then reacting to their triggers, right? Instead of working through them. Right? Someone who ghosts anytime they're triggered because they feel like intuitively they're supposed to leave. They're supposed to get out of Dodge. They're supposed to leave. And this person is reflecting on that. They're thinking heavily about, if every situation where I left and I abandoned and I just sort of like ran from the truth here, ran from darling here, whatever this is, if that was supposed to be intuition, then why does it feel wrong? Why, whenever the dust settles and I'm not triggered, do I think about this so much? Like, if it was so easy, and if this was so toxic, this relationship was so toxic, I'm supposed to leave it because I'm triggered. If that's the case, then why am I still thinking about it? This person is having a spiritual awakening. It's been a catalyst for their awakening. Anxiety and fear, that's exactly what I was talking about. They have mistaken their anxiety and fear whenever they're triggered because of their own toxic triggers, right? You can't control your triggers. 11:11 on the clock. They have interpreted their fear and anxiety as their intuition, and they're having this epiphany like, no, that's not intuition, it's just triggers. And they're trying to figure out how to surrender to their triggers, how to walk through their triggers instead of just running away from the truth, right? They've been running from the truth within them for so long. Okay, let's get the world. This has been ending. Yeah, this has been ended for some time. Look at that, the world and the fool back to back. We're about to start a cycle. I'm getting the Eye of the Storm. Okay, Four of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Here's the deal. This person's energy has been someone who has not been okay with getting close to people. Union energy. This person has been very guarded off to anything that feels good, anything that feels safe, anything that feels reliable, anything that makes them feel spiritually alive. This person has turned their back to that energy and just like cut it off, right? Yeah, just moving forward. Libra energy at the bottom with Justice there and Death. Look at this. They've ended things whenever they felt like it was right. They felt like it was the right course of action to take, and it was purely stemmed out of anxious thoughts, feeling trapped, a fear of feeling stuck in a relationship, a fear of losing their freedom. Okay? That's this person. They've been very cold, very detached, but there is an undeniable amount of like destined unity supposed to happen here. They're in heavy regret. Exactly. If I'm supposed to leave this behind and this isn't meant for me, then why am I so sad? If darling's not meant for me and this connection's not meant for me, and I'm not supposed to be their friend, I'm not supposed to be their partner, I'm not supposed to do business with them, I'm not supposed to be close to them, I'm not supposed to trust them, then why am I so sad? Ego. Because it requires vulnerability. This person doesn't like being vulnerable. Happiness makes them feel vulnerable, and they are so guarded off from that they just turn their back. Anytime they feel excited and happy, they're like, that leads to nowhere good. So I'm going to put up my guard, put up my defenses against love. 10 of Cups on the bottom. Wow. Okay, and yeah, this could be someone from your childhood, or this is like past life energy, but soulmate energy, soul connection energy. This person thinks about the memories all the time, and it brings them nothing but their feels. Okay, they get heavily in their feelings when they think about everything that you've been through. And the thing is, I feel like most of the memories that they have with you are sweet. Okay, when they reflect on their memories with you, they see you in a kind, gentle, pure light. Okay, they have nothing but good memories. Yeah. Look at that King of Swords there, and we got the Queen of Swords out here. It's like, this person could be a product of divorce, right? And so maybe that's why they don't trust connections, as they witnessed a nasty divorce among their family and amongst their parents or something, or they've been through a divorce and this is why they're so guarded off. Something hurt them really bad, and that's why they're guarded off from their own happiness, from connection. Yeah, they don't choose it anymore, for sure. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get what they're thinking in just a second. I know that they're thinking about the why am I thinking about this, but I just want to see if there's any other energy that they're in that you would recognize. Three of Swords, heartbroken. This person, oh my gosh, they know that they're supposed to be with you, and they know that you're something good for them. It's hitting them like a bolt of lightning, actually. Yeah. Hey buddy, would you mind not playing with that just because it's going to distract me? You got your show over there, okay? That garbage truck is really loud, and Mama's brain has a hard time focusing, okay? Thank you. I love you. Okay. This person knows that they're supposed to be with you, okay? They know that you're something good for them. They know that you're reliable. They know that they could trust you, and yet, what's that phrase? They bite their nose to spite their face? Yeah, they've been so guarded. This person, oh my gosh, so guarded, so guarded. What is going on? Like, all right, let's see what this person's thinking about in details. Okay, can you tell me some more details here about what this person, I've got my deck upside down. That's great. What this person is thinking about, my darling, and their connection. What is heavily on their mind? I feel like they're in the thick of it. Like they're in a really heavy depressive episode right now. I feel like they're kicking themselves because they probably broke your heart and broke your trust many times, even though you were so kind and generous to them. Okay. Very loving, very nurturing. This person, yeah, you know what I'm also getting? Specifically, they could have a mother wound specifically. So they are guarded against any feminine energy that would even seem nurturing or reliable. The Chariot, they're thinking about coming forward. They're thinking about wanting to talk to you, possibly wanting to move closer if they're at a distance. But this person is thinking about, they're specifically, okay, this is going to be just for a few people, but they're specifically thinking about a certain car ride that you took together. Or a train ride or something. Like I'm getting specifically like something with wheels, like not flying, but there's some sort of trip that they took with you, or a drive that they took. Maybe you used to go driving, and they're heavily thinking about that trip. And just like how good things were going there. Cancer energy, how good things were going there, how good they were feeling. They felt like really on top of the world. They felt like, you know what, maybe we could make this happen. Like they had that moment of hope and clarity, and it's like, boom, Hermit, the Magician reversed. They're like, why? That was going so well, and then I just ghosted. Then I just ran off, right? And it's like I pushed away exactly what I wanted to bring into my life. Like I've been sitting here and I've been feeling down about not having connection, not having safety, not feeling like I can open up to people, not having someone to come home to. I think about that and I want it, but then whenever I have an opportunity to get it, I leave it. Like what is wrong with me, right? And this person's just thinking about like, if I had done something different right after this specific trip or something, then maybe things wouldn't be the way that they are now. The Empress again. They're thinking about that they should have locked it down with you when they had the chance, okay? This person does want to come talk to you. This person is ready to open up again, okay? But they're not sure that they can make anything happen feasibly here with the Magician reverse. They feel like you likely view them in a very manipulative light now. Okay, Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is like thinking about, how do I word that? They perpetually choose misery. They prioritize misery. They're just like, I don't know why I keep choosing that. Why do I keep choosing to sit here and looking for the worst in everyone and everything, looking for the worst of the situation, feeling like I don't have enough of my time to give. This person could have been giving to more than one person at the time with the Two of Pentacles. They could have felt like they were stretched too thin, but they're realizing that, like, really that wasn't true. What are they thinking about? Knight of Wands, exactly. They could have had more than one person, and this person is thinking about that they miserably choose what they perceive as their own freedom, right? It's like Three of Cups at the bottom, exactly. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Yeah, they feel like even if they want to come forward, you would not trust them because they have proven to be manipulative. They've proven to be emotionally manipulative. They have shown that they are just a charmer, you know. They feel like you don't trust them. And they're thinking heavily about, like, why am I so dead set on having no deep connections and having multiple surface level connections that literally drain my own life. Like, I'm not feeling fulfilled. I'm not feeling happy. If anything, I feel worse about myself. It's not what I want. It doesn't appease me. And yet I keep choosing this path. I keep choosing this. This person could have been polyamorous, possibly, or really leaning towards that. And I don't have anything against polyamory, okay? It's one thing if that is your preference. It's a whole different thing if you're choosing polyamory out of a resistance to intimacy. Polyamory is not the lack of intimacy, right? There's still intimacy with polyamory. So this person navigating polyamory from a lack of intimacy is not really doing it in a way that's beneficial for them, right? They feel like that's a lifestyle for them, but they're not happy with it because it boils down to they just don't want to be intimate with anyone. They're afraid of intimacy. Yeah. They're thinking about this. They're reflecting on this. They're reflecting on this. Okay, let me see how they're perceiving you right now. How is this person perceiving, my darling? They feel like you are really a rising star right now in some way. Your energy is radiant, and they feel like you have a lot of eyes on you. You have a lot of people who are seeing what you're doing. You're very successful. You're feeling yourself. You're confident. And they also just feel like there's something about, like, I'm getting like stardom, okay? Stardom. So they're just kind of feeling like you have a quality about you that deserves to be in the spotlight. So they're seeing you kind of embracing that, right? You're not letting yourself feel down about the situation. You have found your own inner light and you're relishing in that, really. If you do anything specifically performative, that might be taking off for you, and this person is watching that from the sidelines. For sure, yeah, watching that from the sidelines. Five of Pentacles. How are they perceiving, darling, right now? Eight of Cups. They feel like you're happier without them, and that you've realized that. Ten of Swords. Yep. The Empress. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Nine of Cups. There could have been something that you said specifically. The Star. And the Nine of Swords at bottom. Five of Pentacles. Here's the deal. You were put through hell with this person, okay? You were. I feel like you were there, and they rejected you. They ghosted you. They hurt you. It was toxic. It was painful. This is something that you had to heal from. It inflicted emotional and spiritual wounds on you that you had to work through yourself, okay? And I feel like this person is recognizing at this point in the cycle, there's probably no fixing it, okay? They feel like you have walked away. You're not coming back. If you're not going to make the first move towards them, you want to move forward. You don't want to repeat this the same way, because through all of this, you've given yourself an opportunity to grow and to heal and to flourish. Okay? And the thing is, I feel like you are very vocal about how grateful you are that you were able to transform immense depression and grief and loss into empowerment. I feel like you found yourself through this and you did a ton of healing. Aquarius energy there. I get Virgo energy from the Empress. And the Empress is out here twice. So, yeah, they're seeing you just like shining like a diamond. Shining like a diamond. You're doing amazing. You're moving on. You're moving forward. You're no longer letting this hold you back. You've learned something that has, oh my gosh. Hierophant, Justice, 5 of Wands, and the Temperance there, and the Hermit. The thing is, I feel like you have learned so much golden, valuable, spiritual, personal information, healing information through all of this turmoil that this person has put you through, right? That you've been through with this person. I don't want to say put you through, because I don't think it was intentional. I think this person was just defensive, right? I don't think they were actively thinking about anyone else outside of them, and I don't mean that in like a narcissistic way. I think this person was just heavily wounded, you know? So they were navigating out of their own wounding. They weren't considering your feelings and their behavior. But I feel like, again, there's something about you having to overcome anxiety and worry and feeling abandoned and feeling left out and feeling like, why am I not worthy of someone who cares? Why am I left alone? Like this person you were probably up many nights, many days, just like stressed out. Like, what did I do? Why isn't this person wanting to like talk to me? Like they didn't even give me closure. I wasn't even worthy of them telling me goodbye. They're just gonna leave. Like there is something so heavy about that here, and you just like having this epiphany and this realization, Taurus and Libra energy, that it's not your battle. It's not your battle, and you have a choice with what you're going to do with this energy. You can transmute it from something that is making you feel like you're not enough to overcoming with the 5 of Wands, right? Balancing it out on your own with the Hermit, Virgo energy. Yeah, okay. Interesting. What is this person? Use that one. Okay. I don't want to catch my shirt on fire. It's okay, Ginger. Okay. What actions might this person take that we need to be aware of? It's 1:11 on the clock. We got the 11:11 card out, and I saw 11:11 earlier. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Any actions this person might take that my darling needs to be aware of? No, not those. Okay. What's that? Okay. Am I supposed to see those? Look at them. Okay, look at them. We got the Ace of Pentacles, Temperance. I feel like this person wants to give you a peace offering. I know you can't see that because it's too reflective, but Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. I want to get more information on that. I feel like this person is having a realization about what makes them happy and what doesn't make them happy. They're wanting to offer some sort of peace offering, offer to reconcile, offer to bridge the gap here, right? They want to get together. They want to get their priorities straight. There's something heavy about like figuring out what actually makes them happy. And it may be not being multiple energies, right? Realizing that having surface level emotional connections with many people isn't in their best interest. And what they really want is something that they can rely on, something solid and stable, something that requires good communication and teamwork and foundation building, right? With the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, they might want to give you something to talk about that Sagittarius energy. actions this person might take. Ooh, the Devil. High Priestess. Chariot reverse, Justice. Here's the thing, this person feels like they're running out of time and they're stressed out about it, okay? Yeah. They're running out of time to make things right with you, Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. That's lighting a fire under their butt. Yeah. This person is heavily worried about it. I feel like if this left ear ringing that keeps happening throughout this reading and was heavy in the beginning of the reading, I feel like this person could be actively trying to like thought transmit to you, telepathically communicate to you. Yeah, just because I feel like there's silence here. The silence is deafening. The silence is deafening. I'm not sure if they have contacted you and you haven't responded, or if for some reason they're just like, you're not reaching out to them, you're not trying to check up on them, you're not trying to get answers from them, you're just letting it be, and the silence is deafening, right? And they just feel like they're running out of time. They want to turn back around, make a U-turn, circle the block with the Chariot reversed. Capricorn energy and Pisces energy, Libra energy again. So here's the deal. Okay, I just got another message. You're gonna like this, I think. Maybe not. The funny thing about this spiritual awakening that they're going through, right, and this whole energy that they have been going back and forth with, desiring multiple partners or whatever, they're at a point right now where that's not doing it for them anymore. And they're finding that, like, okay, so let's say that you have a platform, right? And you're living your soul's mission, right? You're doing your passion, whatever that may be, right? Maybe you're doing something spiritual. Maybe you're a tarot reader with the High Priestess definitely in the cards. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you do Reiki. Maybe you're just a performer of something. There's something that you might do that is visible to them. And there's something about your soul connection to what you're doing that is heavily attractive to this person. So it's like this person is having a hard time even finding attraction to anyone and anything else, but when they see you doing this, when they see this, they start feeling heavily attracted, and they're like, huh? This person could have been like going through, I just saw 3311 on the clock. This person could have been going through a sort of dry spell, or just feeling like low libido, something like that. I'm trying to use different words because my precious son is in here. He's got headphones on, but still, yeah. They're like, I haven't been interested in anything like that, really. Nothing's been doing it for me, but whenever I see Darling doing what they're doing, I like that. I like that. I want to come back around. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Advice for you with this situation. You can disregard this if you want. Tarot is not law and it's not prophecy. Energy can change at any time. If you don't like this energy, you can change the way that this goes for you with the law of assumption and what you assume about this person, what you assume about yourself, and how they interact with you. You can change that. Look up the law of assumption if you don't know about it. I do talk about it sometimes on here. Yeah, so take what information you need from this advice. Disregard the rest. You can disregard it all. I won't take it personal. Okay, you're the god of your own reality. Okay. All right. Advice here for my darling and this person in this situation. I'm hearing this song "Fight for Love" by Blue October, 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. Fighting for something, taking the higher ground, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for love. I'm not sure what that means for you. That could be self-love first. Page of Swords here. Yeah, fight for love by Blue October. Fight for love even if it breaks your heart. I'm not telling you to do anything with this person. Maybe it would break your heart to have to say no to this person. maybe you never imagined that you would have to. You'll have to figure out what that means for yourself and what you actually want, okay? What do you want? And how do we need to change our faith assumptions towards what we're wanting, okay? There's something to learn here. Again, I'm feeling like with the ear ringing, that is something that like your higher self is trying to get you to think deeper, to think differently, to think less superficial and more unity mindset here, more in faith with what you're desiring. So when you hear like this ear ringing information, then dive deep. Yeah, okay. Advice here for Darling. Three of Pentacles. I'm hearing an act of faith, the world, an act of faith. Ace of Pentacles, an act of faith. King of Cups, the Tower. Here's the deal, this person's going through a heavy change. You've gone through a heavy change that has changed the way this person and you view heartache and hurt and connection, right? It's something that you've put heavy work into already, and you're very empowered right now. You're very empowered, and your boundaries are definitely worthy and should be maintained, right? Boundaries are not walls. So you get to choose who you want, you know, on your side of the wall. But we need to recognize when we're using boundaries as walls rather than boundaries as guiding compasses for our own self-honor, right? So there's something about being emotionally mature and an act of faith, okay? An act of faith towards building whatever kind of constructive, tangible connection that you want with this person, whatever partnership you want, whatever you want in life, okay? Whatever you want to create in your reality, there might be an act of faith that needs to be taken, okay? And what do I mean by that? So, if an opportunity presents itself regarding this person or not, anything in life, okay? And out of fear, hesitation, or guardedness, we reject it or postpone it or push it back, then we're not acting in faith, right? We're not acting in faith and belief of what we want in our connections, in our life, in our career, whatever this, you know, whatever. I feel like this is going more personal for your advice because I feel like it's less about the relationship and more about your foundation and realizing who you are and your power, okay? So this is coming back to your power. Whatever you want to create in your life with this person or not, have faith in it. Have the faith of God. Of God. Not in God, of God. You are the God of your reality. So then act in faith. Act in belief, right? View the circumstances around you as desirable. Don't nitpick them, you know, whatever. Not this person, whatever. Fill in the blanks. If this means something to you, you'll understand what I'm saying. You'll understand what I'm saying. And you'll be like, okay, I got it. If this is not vibing with you, then it's not vibing. Okay, that's good too. Listen to your own self, okay? You're more knowledgeable than me for your own life, okay? Let's get some messages from this person before I close this out. 1:22 on the clock. Alright, Spirit, will you please give me some messages from this person who's thinking about my darling and their connection? What messages are supposed to be coming through spiritually, verbally? What needs to be communicated here for this closure either way? Closure or progression here in this connection. I was scared of being used. Yeah. All I care about is money. We did get a lot of pentacles out, so that makes a lot of sense. So maybe they thought that, you know, partnership just means if you get tied down with someone, if you move in, if you get married, then what if you leave? What if you go through a divorce and they lose their money? They could have already lost a lot of money to a previous partner, or they watched their parents go through a nasty divorce and that destroy the finances. And so they just think about their own financial stability, and they kind of view any connection as taking from that, right? Yeah. If it's not money, then it's material things, superficial connections, you know, that would be tangible as well. Messages that need to come out from this person about this connection. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't feel worthy of love. Yeah, they don't trust it. They don't trust it. I hope we'll run into each other again. I need time to heal myself. I feel like this is what this person's been doing for some time, or at least right now, you know. Is there anything else? Guys, Let's Get Married came out, and I was just talking about, like, I feel like this kind of came out over this. I was scared of being used. So I feel like if that was talked about, or if a higher level of commitment was talked about, they immediately are in fear of that intimacy and it being something that backfires against them, and they lose their money. They lose their stability. I was playing hard to get. This person could have tried to make you jealous on purpose with multiple partners too. Again, toxic relationships. So yeah. I've known you before in a past life. This person might be aware of that for sure. Or they just feel like there was something that they recognized in you the moment that you first met. There's something that is just deeper level. I cry myself to sleep because we belong together. Oh man. I took you for granted. I'm so sorry. Love is dangerous. I'm so lonely without you. You're the only one who really gets me. Yeah. You did a number on this person. Your love is very impactful, and it's helped them get on this journey towards healing these hard things, but they're definitely feeling it right now. So you still have to take care of yourself first. You're an adult. You know what's best for you. So yeah, you don't need any more information from me, but this person's going through it, and you were important to this person. Okay, they might not have treated you like that, but you should know that you were important to this person. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this reading, actually I don't know that I hope that it resonated, but if it resonated, I'm glad that I was able to give this message to you. I'm not going to say I hope that it resonated because it was a lot, but yeah. Tomorrow is Freaky Friday. We're going to see more information about being self-authentic. Yeah, it's how to let your freak flag fly. I might try to cosplay. I haven't cosplayed in a while. Normally, I used to do that, but I did all my cosplays. So I stopped cosplaying because I was like, I'm just going to repeat outfits, but maybe I can repeat outfits, you know. We'll see. We'll see if I'm cosplaying or not. But yeah, I hope to see you then. If not, have a great rest of your day, a wonderful week, or a fantastic life. I love you so much. Take care, and ta-ta!